What's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. So today, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be taking on Grace. I was looking it up and I was trying to figure out when was the last time I did this workout, because I feel like it's been a while. And I found out the last time I did Grace was when I was in the UK staying with Craig and Jazz.
Yeah.
323. Beast mode, that's fine.
Come on, you guys. So that was like over 3 years ago, and as you guys saw, my time then was 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Obviously, I am excited today to retest it, see if I'm doing any better. Honestly, don't know how much better I'll do because I am not the best at barbell cycling, but it'll be fun. It's funny that we're doing it, and I wonder if my gym programmed it because of all of the kind of media coverage that Eddie Hall got, because he was gonna do Grace, but he ended up doing Isabel in like under 50 seconds, which is absolutely insane. And so I wonder if maybe my gym programmed it because of that. But yeah, it's been like over 3 years since I've done this workout, so let's see how it goes. Before we do Grace, we're actually going to be doing a 15-minute EMOM, every minute on the minute, 1 clean and jerk. So I actually haven't been doing much clean and jerks because my elbow was kind of funky. So I'm curious to see how it feels. Like, I know that I'm not going to be going super heavy on this first part. More just kind of working on moving the bar, hopefully efficiently. I don't have the best form in the world on these, but working on split jerks too, because that's something I don't do very much. And so I kind of just want to work on them and see if I can get better at them. Ended with 225 pounds, nothing super heavy for me. I was kind of trying to focus on, I was really focused on the jerk. Like, that's kind of what I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, I want to make sure that I'm practicing the jerk. And my coach came up to me at about the 5th jerk and said, try and basically widening your jerk. So I would have a very narrow jerk. So like, I was coming like just here. So I was practicing on like, basically just like having a deeper lunge, and it made the jerk feel a little bit easier. So again, they're definitely not perfect, and I'm not sitting here saying that they are, but that's kind of what I was focusing on that. But now it is time to do Grace. I realize I haven't explained what Grace is. If you don't know, Grace is a CrossFit workout. It is 30 clean and jerks for time. For men, it is 135 pounds. For women, it is 95 pounds. So again, previous PR was 323. So obviously I would hope to beat that. As far as strategy is concerned, I think the last time I did a set of 5 to start, and then I might have went into singles. If I remember correctly, I think I'm a little bit more fit, so maybe I'll do a set of 10 to start off, and then go into singles. I do think that eventually I will be going to singles. I don't think that I'll be doing like sets of 5. But I'm kind of just going into this, just kind of not trying to have too much of a plan, just to kind of see what that's like and see how that feels, and just kind of go by feel more than like I have to stick to this plan. It's like if I do a set of 10 and like that was too much, then that sucks and I'm going to be in pain for the rest of the 20. If I do a set of 10 and then I have like, oh, I can do another set of 5, I can do another big set, then cool, I'll do that. But I'm just kind of going into it with an open mind, seeing how it's going to feel, and hopefully I do better than last time. Sweet, well, so 2 minutes and 20 seconds. That's over a minute PR. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm actually surprised. So I did the first set of 10, and then I was able to stick to 5s for the whole time. And I really do think that for me that was a better strategy than trying to go singles, just because I feel like I wait a little bit too much in between singles. So telling myself, okay, you can rest, 10 seconds here, but you have to do 5, actually worked really well for me. I'm very happy with that. 220. Next time I do Grace, sub 2 minutes. That's the goal. Something interesting happened to me right before I started. So I did like 2 reps with RX weight 135 just to see kind of how it felt. And right when I did those 2 reps, and this was like maybe 30 seconds before we started the workout, I was like, ooh, this feels heavy. Like I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to, how fast I'm gonna be able to go. But then 30 seconds later, the clock starts, and I did the first 10 and it felt like super light. Hi! So I did like the first 10 and it felt like the first rep that I picked up, I was just like, what? Like I almost like looked at the bar and I was like, did someone take weight off of this? Like, cause I'm very confused. I just thought that was interesting. I'm glad that it felt like that, but it's funny how like, it's like, you just get so hyped up, and I was like nervous, and then once like I hear the clock start counting down, like you just get stoked, and then I was able to do it in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Not an elite time at all or anything like that, but I'm really happy that I was able to improve by over a minute. That makes me very happy.
See? He's already doing it.
Where's your ball?
I know, I'm higher.
Where's your ball? This is like it's garage, but they take the lactose and stuff out.
See you later, Dave.
What you doing, John?
Going home. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Good job. Your gym is on fire. Good day.
Felt all right.
All right, we are home now. I just ate some breakfast. It's crazy seeing the progress because I actually filmed my first ever Grace, first ever time that I did Grace, and then I filmed my second one and actually was able to film my third one. It's just cool being able to see the progress over time. I've been doing CrossFit now for 4 years, and what I think is important to share with people is like, most likely you're not gonna be some amazing athlete that's at the games, right? And I think that for most people, that's not something that we're even really chasing. We're just trying to get better every single day. And like, that's what I do. People ask me, are you gonna go to the games? And I'm like, maybe as a spectator, because that's just so far out of reach. And I don't think that's being negative. It's just being realistic, and honestly, being realistic with the amount of time that I want to work on things. Like, I don't want to put in the effort to go to the games. It's just not something that's interesting to me, and that I feel like is even worth my while. But I do love seeing people like at the peak of athletic potential for a human. It's very, very cool. But yeah, like I think it's kind of cool to be able to share this and like show people what realistic progress would look like, when you're doing CrossFit or just working out in general. Like, understand that, especially if you're like natural, you're not gonna have these crazy, huge, insane gains over time. Like, you will eventually, it's just gonna take a very long time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Pew, pew, pew.